loves, welcome back. It is time for Sunday Stash and Standouts, and I've got some really great stuff this week. So I'm just going to jump right in and I'm going to go through stuff in order of kind of how I would put it on my face. For my primer this week, I've been using Benefit's Professional, which I got in the 500 point perk from Sephora, and I really do like this primer, but it's definitely not going to be a holy grail primer for me like it is for a lot of people, so I will be using up this entire sample, but I will not be purchasing it. For foundation and concealer, and here it is, I've been using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser and for the Dark Circle Eraser. I like these products. You can see that I'm a little over halfway done with the foundation and about halfway done with the concealer. It's what I'm wearing right now. I do like the finish of this. I think that it gives a great finish. I think that it lasts well. I think that it wears well. The color's not just exactly right for me, but it's a really good transitioning from having a tan over the summer to the paler shade that I am in the winter. So I'm using these right now, and I am trying to use both of these products up, so I will probably be using those a lot over the next few weeks until they are gone. I've been setting my foundation with my e.l.f. high definition powder, which I absolutely love. The only thing I don't like about it is it really gets everywhere. I'm not a really big fan of this packaging. I like the packaging on the Makeup Forever one better, where you tap on the, I don't know what you call it, the mesh, but you tap on the mesh and you get powder, versus this one, which you kind of have to dump out into the lid, and it's really hard to dump back in because the powder is so finely milled. Then for my under eyes, I've been using the e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. I really like this one. I think that it does work really well with this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I think that it is not as sparkly as it is with my NYX concealer, so I've really been liking that combination. Let's see. Eyebrows. I'm still working on my Flower Beauty Raise Some Brows Defining Brow Pencil. I am almost, let's see, that is all I have left. I'm almost done with this. I will probably finish this up next week, and I've said this for the last couple weeks. I like this product. I think that it does a great job on my brows. I think that it makes them look natural, just darker, which is really what I do with my brows. I don't make them larger. I just darken up what I have. It is what I have on right now. And if I move my bangs, you can see it is a little bit light for the hair shade that I have right now. So I'm going to finish this up and move back to a darker shade. For face, I have been contouring with my Kat Von D, what is this called? Everlasting Face Shaper Bronzer in Shady Business 1. This is my holy grail bronzer. I have a lot of other bronzers that I do like, but this is my favorite. You can see I've got kind of a big dip in there, but I love this bronzer. Then for cheeks, I've been using my Kat Von D Blush in Truth. Both of these products I have on right now. I think that this is a fantastic color. It's a subtle color. I think that it works great when I'm doing a really dramatic eye like what I have on right now. It just isn't quite as noticeable, and it's a lot more natural of a color for me. I'll show you kind of a swatch here. You can see, hello, Juliet, you want to be in the video? Say hi, baby. Baby. She likes to jump on the back of my chair. But you can see that that's just a really sort of pretty natural blush color. Then for highlighter, I am still just absolutely obsessed with this Mary Luminizer, which is of course a cult favorite by The Balm. It is what I have on right now. I think that this is just a stunningly gorgeous highlight. It is much shimmerier than my Too Faced Candlelight Glow, which has a, because I mixed the white and the pink together with that one, that has a little bit of a pinkier sheen. This has a much more of a glow to it. So I'm just really loving that. And then also for blush this week, I've been using my Ofra blush in Chameleon. I've been wearing this whenever I've been doing warmer colors. This is a peachy pink blush. It's got much more of a peach color to it, so when I've been doing warmer looks, this is the one that I've been going for. It's really the only blush that I have other than a real summer orangey blush that looks good with warm eye looks. So with that, I have been wearing some more warm eye looks this week. I've been playing with my Monarch palette by Kat Von D, and these colors are gorgeous and I love them. I just usually wear cool colors. I do have a neutral undertone to my skin, so I can get away with doing both, but I mean the pigment on these is really just absolutely stunning. So I've been having a lot of fun this week playing with this, seeing what kind of looks that I can do that I really enjoy, and I have come up with several. So I have really, really been enjoying that. I also have been playing a lot with what I have on right now, which is the Too Faced Boudoir Eyes palette. This is just, it's gorgeous, and I'm finding that the shadows are not exactly as I expect them to be. For example, this purple one is a lot darker than I expect it to be based on what's in the pan, and I'm not sure why, because it comes off sort of exactly like it looks. And then there's this beautiful satin sheets. That's what I have as my brow bone highlight. I have Voulez-Vous in my crease. I darkened that up with French Tickler, and I have Sugar Walls all over my lid. So these colors are just beautiful. There are 3 matte shades in here, so I will be doing a full review and some tutorials with that Boudoir Eyes palette coming up. And I probably should have grabbed like an actual makeup remover wipe, but that's okay. I've been using the Too Faced Shadow Insurance as my primer for my eyes because I've been using some higher end eyeshadows. I didn't really want to use a Maybelline Color Tattoo and change the color of the shadows because I was really working on seeing how the shadows themselves actually worked. So I just used something without color to it just to even out the skin tone. For liners, I've been using this Lord & Berry Silk Kajal Kohl Liner, and I got this in a subscription box. It was a deluxe sample. I didn't really expect to like it. When I swatched it the first time, it is so creamy and soft. I thought that it wouldn't, I just wouldn't like it, but I've been using it for my waterline, my lower lash line, and for tight lining, and it stays put. I really like it. I don't think that it's necessarily any better than like my Buxom liner or the L'Oreal So Kiss Me or the Jordana liner. I don't think that it's any better than that, but I think that it's probably on par with my Buxom waterproof black liner. Then for my upper lash line, I have been using my Kat Von D inked liner in Trooper. This is the newer one that has the fatter brush tip, which gives you a much thicker line than the tattoo liner. So this is the inked liner. It also doesn't have, when it dries down, you can see it doesn't have quite the shimmer to it that the tattoo liner has, and I'm not really sure why that is because I think it's a really, really similar formula. But I like that because I've been able to do a bit thicker of a line in much more of a hurry, and I really like that. Then for mascara, the combination that I have on right now, which I do not have on fake lashes right now, I just have on these 2 mascaras. I start with 1 coat of the Kat Von D Immortal Lash Liner, and this gives you kind of insane length, and it's got this little bulb tip on the end, which makes it really easy to get to those inner lashes and do your lower lashes. And then I finish up with 2 coats of my Golden Rose Infinity Lash, which I am afraid is just about at the end, so I will be needing to repurchase this. This gives you crazy volume, really great separation, and the combination of these 2 is what has given me this sort of almost, you know, fake lash look. Then for lips, I have, well, I guess I left one downstairs. I am loving this, which is what I have on my lips right now, which is a Revlon lip butter, and it's the color Fig something. I will put it in the description box down below. I had just picked it up when I got to Arkansas last week, and I absolutely love it. I think that it's beautiful. I love the color, and I love the formula of the lip butters. Then I picked up a couple of these matte lipsticks from Maybelline. I finally found a few of them, and this is my favorite one right now, which is Lust for Blush. The formula of these is amazing. They are extraordinarily creamy. They go on super easy. They don't really bleed. Now, I did have a little bit of trouble with this red one, which is Siren and Scarlet. I did have a little bit of trouble with this one bleeding, but I just used a clear lip liner and it was just fine. But Lust for Blush, and what did I say this one was called? Siren and Scarlet. I am loving this formula. It doesn't last as long as the Wet n Wild matte lipsticks, but it doesn't feel like the Wet n Wild matte lipsticks either. It feels creamy. I would say it feels really similar to the Revlon lip butters after it kind of dries down. There's definite, you know, tackiness to it when you first put it on, and then it kind of dries down. It's not, I wouldn't say it's 100% completely matte. In the finish, there is just a little bit of a satin hint to it. Definitely no shimmer at all. They do last really well. I did not find that they lasted through eating and drinking completely for me. They did last around the outer portion of my lips, but not the inner portion. Anyway, if you guys want to see a full review of the colors I got, I have 4 so far, and I'm looking for more. If you want to see a full review and swatches of those, just leave me a comment below and let me know. For nail polish this week, I've had 2 favorites. The first one is You Certainly Look Marvelous from OPI. I love this one. It is a shimmery slate gray. There is a picture of this over on my Instagram if you want to go check it out. I love this. I wore this most of the week. It lasts amazingly well. And then what I have on right now is a Dylan find. He picked this out for me at Target. This is the L'Oreal nail colors, and this is in the color Wild and Free. I really like the formula of these. They're very easy to apply. I do find that on the very ends of my nails, they don't last quite as long as some other polishes, but I have my own natural nails, and so right on the end, just kind of wears off after a day or two anyway on almost every single polish I wear. So really like the formula of these. I only had 1 fail this week, so that's really fantastic. It is a perfume sample that I picked up at the Estee Lauder counter for Modern Muse, and I smelled this in the store and it smells really lovely, and I sprayed it on a piece of paper and it smelled really lovely, but when I sprayed it on me, it was too much. It bothered my sinuses and it kind of gave me a headache. So this is not a perfume that I'm going to be able to wear, but I do like the way that it smells in the bottle. So it is a fail for me, but probably not a fail for someone else who has a different body chemistry or a different sinuses, whatever. And I may try it again. My allergies have been bothering me this week, so I may try it again when my allergies aren't bothering me and see if it's any different. But generally for perfume, gives me a headache, which doesn't happen very often. I don't wear it again. So that is all of my Sunday stash, everything that I've been using for the last week and been loving. I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. I will have new videos up, of course, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then again on Sunday. So I will see you tomorrow. Also, if you haven't checked out my 500 subscriber giveaway, check that out. You can also head over to my blog, dishwaterdreams.com, and look for the VitaFusion post, and you could win $100 over there. So go check those out, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.